Hello, Mr. Hunt, and hello, everyone who are watching this video. I am Venerable Sonethavy Indasaro. You can call me Phra Son. Phra means monk. This is how we addressed Buddhist monk as a Phra, and then call me as a Phra Son. Have just finished my master's degree in Buddhist study in Mahavidyalaya Mahajua Rasavidyalaya University, Chiang Mai campus, or MCU, Buddhist University. Right now I'm living at Wat Phra Lat here. Have been living here for 10 years at Wat Phra Lat. I am started my monk's life when I was 11 years old. When I was 11 years old, I also don't have any really intention to really become a monk and live in this life until now. But it's something happened to that my parents, especially my dad, he also used to be a monk before. My uncle, he used to be a monk. My grandfather, he used to be a monk. So it's part of our family culture to send or to encourage those who are those who are men from the family to become a monk once time in their life. At least we believe that those who have been living in this process before is the one who have well trained and even they live among life and start a family life, he's gonna have some inner strength to handles with the issues for living in the real world or in the household life. So starting from that, my family, my parents encouraged me when I was very young. Yeah. And I also joy with the other boy, not just only me. There are 9 boys together at that time to become a novice monk. But I think right now is only one left, is me. Yeah, the other one is they already decide their own path to stop to become a monk, and they do whatever they feel it's essence of their life. And I decide to stay until now. Of course, there's something to really feel in that monk's life. It's not just only to become a monk and to follow the family culture, but I see something inside myself that after remaining to be a monk for a while is have some breakthrough and some turning point to make my own decision to stay until now. It's to see this daily life that I living, not only pursue my personal happiness. I also doing every day, to focus on my duties, like doing studying, focus on practicing. That's my private gain. That's another one of the important duties to educate myself and to be to be a knowledgeable person. After that, now have a chance to give back to society, expand my heart to be bigger, to think about the others. So that's why when I think back, the first thing when I was young that I do some training and practicing to get a well relationship to myself. Otherwise, we will get lost. We will get lost to things that we do something because of the other people want you to do that. But after I enjoy this life and I feel that this is good things to keep relationship to myself. Every day I have a healthy routine to practice in the teachings of the Buddha, living among the noble, practitioners. This is make me feel more about have a well social support and have um, things to strengthen my mind to keep relationship well relationship to myself. And then after growing up, slowly learn to relate to the others, relate to the people uh, around me, and then even people from other religions, and then learn to care the words as a so basically to try to connect to peoples in the world more wisely, more brainlessly. So these things I found some value by doing some of the public gain that I uh, when I reflect to all these things that I have done. Oh, if I'm not become a monk, I could only focus on my temporary enjoyment, like a focus on my own business to uh, looking for only the financial securities or the family things, so I won't have any chance to reach out people in the world, like other people, no matter who they are, but think that they are same human beings. When there gets illness, sickness, or suffer, we also uh, we also have a strong feeling that they also have need. They want to try to connect to those people without attached to who am I too much, but uh, try to connect to people like we are friend. We are all friend. But if you are come from other country or come from other corners of the world, uh, I don't know you, but we're still friend. It's called unknown friends. But we are still friend, but it's unknown friends. So this thing I feel it's grounding me to want to prolonging to be among to investigate my own path, get more deeper and more advanced in meditation, learning with more teachers who have higher spiritual training, and then uh, try to use what we have learned, give back to the other people as much as I can. That's I feel I find my balance life.
Why should we respect other religions? Why should we communicate?
Basically, we come from almost the same root as a human beings. So when we grow up, we also were shaped in a different culture, different ideas, different segment of knowledge, and then we have the identities that I belong to these settings, I belong to this group, and then start to discriminate. But when we really contemplate where we are from, it's from almost the same root, and for living life in every day, I think that is the learning, is long life learning to have more in this world. You'll also not only learn to gain to yourself, but learn to give back as well. In fact, everyone have that have already planted the seed of awakening inner you, but different human beings, we have different cause and effect. We are not only born in this world and do stuff that focus on worldly happiness only. Different people have different time and space to find that click, to turning point. Some people could have been living their life in the outer world until one day they're facing suffering, and when they're too much suffering, their spiritual journey move mean cannot go, whenever human beings feel struggling to go to the outside world, and they will turn to inside. Cannot go outside, they will start to turn to go inside. When they start to go inside, mean their their spiritual journey will move on. Yeah, so that's why we cannot judge or cannot force someone to awake, or we call the law of karma, that we have done so far. Some people, they could know themselves when they was very young. Some people until 40, 50 years old, and then, oh, I'm enough to looking for some things luxury in the outside world, and turn to just a simple life, do something, gaining happiness from giving. So different people will find that click by themselves. In Buddhist perspective, or on the Buddhist lens, about to get this human beings, status, is such a blessing. It's one of the highest blessing. A life that able to develop, or to be able to awake, to be an extraordinary man. It's human beings. In Buddhism, there's a commentaries explain that how rare things happen in the world. Is one of the things is to be reborn, or to get birth, to be a human beings. The commentaries explain that there is an ocean, large and huge ocean, and there is a blind turtle, blind turtle swim in the ocean, and there is one circle there floating, going to right, to south, to the north. Every 100 years, this blind turtle will go to take a breath, and the chance of a man to get birth, to be a human being, is when that blind turtle go above the surface of the ocean and perfectly go into that circle. How difficult is it? So that's why do not neglect, do not careless when we get a human being, to be a human beings. Learn how to have a good relationship to yourself as much as you can. Anything happen, this is learning life. Do not name those problems, those suffering as a problems. If we think God is defined us to do this and that, if you're facing very suffering or facing very big problems in your life, oh, this is big exam. This could be final exam that you're going to do difference. If you able to overcome all those challenges, your perfections, we call Barrami, and you're able to patient to this suffering than the other people. That is your patient perfections. There are so many perfections that when you overcome some of the difficulties in your life, it will be the perfections to build up your inner wealth to continue for the next life. Not only gaining external wealth, big house, big car, big money in your bank account. That's good if you have, because you will have more capacity to make more beneficial things to the peoples around you and people who is needy. There is not only external wealth. Don't forget about inner wealth. Inner wealth, no one can steal. No one can steal that away. Is what? Your good deed, good action, your perfections, your merit making. When you do training, those training about meditation, wisdom that you found out in meditation, that is your inner wealth, which is we have to do by ourselves, and no one can steal that. For these things, we can rely on them after you pass away. This wealth will be your more like something you save in your account for the next life. From the Buddhist perspective, also do not really look at the death as a beautiful thing or as a sad things, but look, the right view is look at this as a common things, not as a positive way, like, oh, this is a beautiful things that we will go to the next life again, but as the Buddhism, we talk about the truth. Try to see this is common things to all's life, is the natural law, that anything arise, aging for a while, and then falling. So same thing in our human's life. We know that the final destination is the same, it's go to die. But the most important things is train yourself, develop yourself before that day has come, to have more power of your mental power to accept that, not just only your life, but before you go, you could lost somebody on the way. How you going to get the right practice to death? This is important. So that's why in Buddhist perspective, we have some ceremony to making merit, to spreading out this good deed correction to the dead people. But not just only we do this for the dead, but the one who is doing, we call doer, also train themselves selflessness by using the events of the one who the day of our grandpa passed away. Today we will do something special to them, but basically the one who is doing train oneself to learn, to share, to learn to be kind, compassion, respect, forgiveness to those people. And finally, when ourselves get old, get sick, if you're living your life in the right speech, keep in right speech, right action, right livelihood, when one's gonna die, one die with peace. Because of what? Even every day you also think to help, to give. Every day focus on simple life. Do not use yourself, mentally, verbally, physically to hurt others. When the moment that we lay down on the hospital bed, which is difficult to control yourself to think good, right? That's why one of the most important karma is present moments karma. They're going to result it to the moment you're going to die. If anyone have different thinking that, oh, if you can make your mind being in good state for the last breath and then you will go to heaven, so I can do it too. That I can do anything I want in daily life, and then the day I'm going to die, and then I would think about good things. You think it will make sense? And even we don't know that when we're going to go, when death going to come. So do not be careless, necklace about your age. That, oh, I'm still young. more time to enjoy life. No, it could be tomorrow, it could be next minute, it could be something hit my head and I'm gonna die here. Yeah. So that's why everything is under the goal of impermanence, uncontrollable. Focus on doing every day as a training for the last day to come. So that's why we can able to manage our emotion, our thoughts for that moment easier by keep practicing from today and keep in right speed, right action, right livelihood.